Hey guys, YouTuber 100 here, and starting my Royal Rumble reviews in my portion of just the Royal Rumble matches alone. Now, here's my review of the very first Royal Rumble match, which was the 1988 Royal Rumble match. Alright. So yeah, first I just want to talk a little bit about the Royal Rumble show right here itself, yeah. This was the very first Royal Rumble, as I said, yeah. And, yeah, this actually was not a pay-per-view. This was actually on the USA Network. The Royal Rumble wasn't a pay-per-view until the following year, 1989, yeah. Yeah. And, yeah, as you may know, this Royal Rumble, it wasn't a 30-man Royal Rumble match, it was just a 20-man Royal Rumble match, yeah. And, to be quite honest, I didn't really like this Royal Rumble match, yeah. Like, I just really thought this was very uninteresting. Yeah, I mean, for all 20 participants here, if you look at this, all these entrants in this Royal Rumble, well, you may notice that not really any of these 20 the entrants in the match you would really say actually had a chance of actually winning. Yeah, this is kind of like the 1999 Royal Rumble match. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you really cannot actually think of. It's really hard to pick for who's gonna win here, because yeah, I mean, and this is really just a bunch of mid-carders at the time. Yeah, Bret Hart was not a main eventer at this time yet. Yeah, he was just in the tag team division with Jim Neidhart and the Hart Foundation. Yeah, the Ultimate Warrior really was not a main eventer yet. Yeah, this was before either one of his Intercontinental Championship reigns. Yeah, and then yeah, Junkyard Dog and Hillbilly Jim. They were really over with the crowd, but yeah, they weren't exactly main eventers. Yeah. Yeah, and everyone else, I mean, yeah, I mean, there were guys like Tito Santana, Jake the Snake Roberts, Don Muraco, Nikolai Volkoff, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Dino Bravo, the One Man Gang. Are you really thinking that they really would have a chance of winning? Yeah, so, yeah. Just the entrance on this is really not very good, yeah. And also, this match, it just seemed very unorganized. Yeah, because the rule was every 2 minutes there would be another entrant. But, really, it really seemed like they were just starting to get someone else to come in as soon as they could, because, yeah, I mean, you could clearly tell that it was not 2 minutes before we would see the 10-second clock appearing on the screen. Yeah, I mean, it was way sooner. It was only like maybe a minute and a half, maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And this match, it was only 33 minutes. Yeah, I mean, if there are 20 guys in the match and every 2 minutes it's another one come out, that would take at least 40 minutes for another person to come out. 40 minutes for everyone to come out, I should say, yeah. So, yeah. So this is kind of an unorganized Royal Rumble match, yeah, but, yeah, I'm willing to kind of, like, understand why, because this was the very first one, so, yeah, I mean, yeah, and they just needed to straighten things up, because this was just a new show, and they were just getting started with this, so, yeah, I'm willing to kind of, like, say I understand why it's kind of like this, yeah. But yeah, still, overall, I really did not enjoy this too much. I only give this about 2 stars out of 5. I might go a little bit higher, but yeah, it's under 3 stars, yeah. So yeah, let me just talk about this Royal Rumble, yeah. Alright, so it started off with Bret Hart as number 1 and Tito Santana as number 2. And then, it's gone to a 3-on-1 on assault on Tito Santana with both members of the Hart Foundation, Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart and Butch Reed also. Yeah. And they were triple teaming Tito Santana. And then Jake the Snake Roberts then entered. And then right when he came in, he eliminated Butch Reed. Mania. And then Harley Race then came in, and yeah, once again it was the heels had an advantage, 3-2, yeah. And then yeah, other people started coming out. Oh yeah, and really, there was a long wait for eliminations. Yeah, I mean, Butch Reed was the first one eliminated, but then yeah, it wasn't until like several months later that there was finally the second elimination, which was Tito Santana, who was eliminated by the Hart Foundation, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, there was kind of a long wait for elimination, so yeah, I mean, it wasn't like there was one elimination there and then like a couple minutes later another one. Yeah, there were actually quite some long waiting periods before eliminations, yeah. Unlike today where, yeah, you see like there's just like elimination just like a couple minutes after another one, yeah. So yeah, they did kind of like give people like longer times to stay in the Rumble instead of like just coming in and being eliminated right away, yeah. And then at one point, Don Muraco and Nikolai Volkoff came out together. It was Don Muraco's turn, and then yeah, Nikolai Volkoff was just waiting around at ringside till it was his turn to come in, which he was the next entrant after Don Muraco, yeah. And then Harley Race then was eventually eliminated by Don Muraco, yeah. And he didn't want to leave for a little bit, yeah. And then when Hacksaw Jim Duggan came out, Harley Race finally left. But as he was leaving, he clotheslined Jim Duggan, yeah. And then, yeah, yeah, there really was, yeah, really nothing special or memorable about this Royal Rumble, yeah. And then we saw the people coming out. When Hillbilly Jim came out, he was then came in and he was kind of like on the fire, yeah. He eliminated Jim Neidhart, yeah. Yeah, and then, yeah, he was going with other people, yeah. At one point, Sam Houston was on Ron Bass's shoulders, and then Ron Bass then caused Sam Houston to fall. Oh, and then he went over the top and he was eliminated, yeah. And then, yeah, other people came in. Dino Bravo then was in, and then the Ultimate Warrior then came in, yeah. Then when the one-man gang came in, he then they tried to make it seem like he was maybe a favorite because of how big he was, yeah. And he eliminated Jake the Snake Roberts, and then yeah, he was eliminating other people, Blair, yeah. And then he eliminated the Ultimate Warrior along with Dino Bravo, yeah. Then the final entrant was the Junkyard Dog. And then right after that, it was pretty much everyone who was left in the match was eliminated pretty quickly, yeah. And then it came down to the final four where it was let's see, who was it? Ron Bass, Jim Duggan, the One Man Gang, and Dino Bravo. Oh yeah, and yeah, it was just kind of like Dino Bravo and the One Man Gang were teaming up. They eliminated. No, you don't. Oh, yeah, they eliminated Don Muraco. Yeah, I'm sorry, it was Don Muraco, not Ron Bass. Sorry. Yeah, Don Muraco then was trying to help Jim Duggan, and yeah, Dino Bravo and One Man Gang, as I said, were teaming up. Yeah, and then they eventually eliminated Don Muraco. It was then a 2-on-1 advantage, and it's where Jim Duggan was alone with Dino Bravo and the One Man Gang. Yeah, and then as Dino Bravo was holding Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and the One Man Gang was charging, but Hacksaw Jim Duggan ducked, and then One Man Gang accidentally eliminated Dino Bravo with a clothesline. Yeah. Then it was down to Jim Duggan and One Man Gang. Happened again, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan was teetering around the ropes, and then One Man Gang charged, but then Hacksaw Jim Duggan pulled the rope down, and yeah, One Man Gang fell over, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan won. Yeah, so yeah, I really was not very interested in this Royal Rumble match, yeah. And yeah, there was pretty much nothing special or memorable about it at all. Yeah, Hacksaw Jim Duggan winning. Yeah, I mean, I guess anyone was really able to win because, yeah, I mean, there wasn't really, any big stars in this at the time, so, yeah. So, like I said, somewhere in the 2-star range, yeah, you'll find the rating in the description box, so, yeah. That does it for my 1988 Royal Rumble review. Yeah, hopefully the 1989 Royal Rumble will actually be more interesting, because, yeah, there are big stars in that. Yeah, I mean, I know Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage are in it, so yeah, 1989 will probably be better. Yeah, I haven't seen it before, so yeah. Hopefully it'll be more interesting than this one. Alright, so yeah, that does it for my review of the 1988 Royal Rumble match. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.